Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Wednesday, November 7th. Well, we have a full-blown nor'easter this morning. It's intensifying right now off the mid-Atlantic coast. It will remain offshore, but from that position, with the cold air already entrenched in the mid-Atlantic region, it looks like the first significant accumulations of the season in many locations, with up to 6 inches of snow possible in and around the Philadelphia metropolitan region. The heaviest snowfall looks like it'll be from, let's say, around Baltimore, Maryland, north and east, up through the Philadelphia region, east central PA, across the Poconos, just west of the New York City metropolitan region, and interior northern New Jersey, for example. They could get up to 6 inches of snow. The rain will occur along the Jersey coastline, but even there, it's likely to change over to snow overnight tonight, all the way down to the Jersey coastline. New York City region itself, in the immediate region, can get some slushy accumulations on the order of 1 to 3 inches. Just west of New York City, again, up to 6 inches in interior sections. Down in D.C., they'll be on the southwest edge of the accumulating snows, with some small accumulations possible. Certainly a mixture of rain, sleet, and snow down in the D.C. region. That should become all snow down there as well. Here's the very latest surface map. Here's the center of the storm right now. Again, it's an offshore system, and that'll help to keep cold air in place here, with screaming northeast winds here, up to 60 or 65 mile per hour wind gusts along the Jersey coastline up into the New York City region, with 45 or even 50 mile per hour wind gusts inland along the I-95 corridor. Unfortunately, power outages can be a result of all the expected heavy wet snow and the strong wind gusts later on this afternoon and tonight. The precipitation right now is working its way north and westward across southern New Jersey right now into central New Jersey. It'll kind of expand from here and then all the way out to here over the next few hours as this storm continues to slowly intensify. Here's a radar loop of the Mid-Atlantic region right off the siweather.com website, and this is showing the expansion right now. Again, we kind of expect this to kind of fill into the north and west over the next few hours across the Delmarva Peninsula into northeastern part of Maryland, and expanding to the north and west into the eastern part of Pennsylvania and all the way across New Jersey over the next few hours. A mixture is likely at the onset, then changing to all snow by later on this afternoon, and that snow will continue for the most part predominantly in the form of snow tonight, although there certainly can be a mixture at times of rain, sleet, and snow right through this storm. But the predominant form late this afternoon and this evening, especially around Philadelphia north and east, will be in the form of snow. Well, this is the official NOAA forecast for snowfall, and I really like what I'm seeing here, so I wanted to show that to you. The blue line represents a slight probability of at least 4 inches of snow, whereas the green line is a moderate chance of at least 4 inches of snow. And I think this tells the proper story. Again, Washington, D.C. area here will be kind of on the southwest edge of the accumulating snows. They certainly can get small accumulations, but just to their north and east from about Baltimore or right across the Philadelphia region, just to the west of New York City, is the best chance of accumulating snows. In fact, Philadelphia itself, the suburbs of Philadelphia, may be in the bullseye region for this particular storm, with up to 6 inches or so possible. And again, there will be a mixture at the onset, and that is not a good situation, because the branches and limbs will get wet first, and then the snow will cling quite closely to the branches and limbs and way down along with the 45 mile per hour wind gusts later on this afternoon and this evening. That poses the possibility of some more power outages from yet another nor'easter. Meanwhile, all the way up and down the I-95 corridor, just inland, there can very well be 3-4 inches of snow out of this nor'easter as it moves offshore slowly up along the coast during the next 24 hours. Well, I thought I'd show a few computer forecast maps from the NAM model. This is from last night's 0Z North American Mesoscale model run. The NAM model has been handling this system quite well. That's why I'd like to show this. This is for this afternoon. Again, an offshore intensifying low pressure system here. Cold air. As we all know, it's been very cold here in the Mid-Atlantic region relative to normal over the last several days. That cold air is kind of firmly entrenched. Temperatures today, for the most part, will hold in the 30s and drop as precipitation begins, probably down to near 30 degrees, 32 degrees in most I-95 corridor locations by early this evening or by the middle part of the night. And strong winds up to 45 or 50 miles per hour inland, 60 or 65 mile per hour wind gusts right along the coastline with this powerful nor'easter. Here's the forecast map for this evening from the NAM model. First, notice here how compact the storm is. Central Pennsylvania may escape entirely. Certainly from central Pennsylvania, points west will likely escape here. This is a kind of a compact storm, really powerful for the coastal regions and inland right to the I-95 corridor. Significant effects in the form of accumulating snows. By tonight, the storm only moves very slowly to the north and actually begins a kind of a weakening process. It'll peak out this afternoon, early this evening, and then gradually weaken late tonight. In fact, let's jump ahead now to tomorrow morning. Here's the NAM forecast map for tomorrow morning, and there's still a reflection of a low just sitting near the New Jersey coastline, just off the coastline, kind of a double barrel low pressure here. It gradually weakens late tonight and tomorrow, so the winds will certainly be less tomorrow, and road conditions will improve quite quickly during the day tomorrow. Temperatures should get back up into the 40s. There still will be some strong wind gusts in the morning, not nearly what we ought to see late this afternoon and tonight, but nonetheless some strong wind gusts in the morning, especially up to 40 miles per hour throughout the I-95 corridor. Improvement comes on Friday, and the weekend looks very nice still, with temperatures approaching 60 degrees in many mid-Atlantic locations, perhaps even surpassing that by the time Sunday rolls around. But for today, the first significant accumulating snows in much of the mid-Atlantic. Stay tuned to the SIweather.com for updates later on today. That's it for now. I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.